You only get one life, one shot at this specific set of years. There are no do-overs, no save games. Every day you spend being average is a day you're settling for a version of yourself that is less than what you were meant to be. Ask yourself, if you died today, would you be happy with the story you've written so far? Or would the book be filled with, I wish I had, and I almost did? Let's have a real conversation. You're in your 20s or early 30s. This is the decade everyone told you would be the best time of your life. But instead, it feels like a constant race where you don't even know where the finish line is. You spend hours scrolling through someone else's highlight reel on Instagram, wondering why your life doesn't look like theirs. You're stuck in the waiting room of life, waiting for the perfect job, waiting for the right partner, waiting for a sign that it's time to start. Here's the wake-up call you didn't ask for. You are not young enough to keep wasting days. You are old enough to know better. Between 20 and 30, you are either building a foundation or you are digging a hole. There is no standing still. Every time you hit snooze on your goals, you are telling your future self that your comfort today is more important than your success tomorrow. The I'll start next year trap is a slow-motion suicide for your dreams. You don't have plenty of time. You have a window of opportunity that is closing a little more every single night. Stop playing a character in someone else's story. Stop being a spectator in your own life. This isn't a dress rehearsal. This is the real thing. The confusion you feel, use it as fuel. The fear you feel, that's just your potential trying to break out. It's time to wake up. It's time to stop being a maybe person and start being a must person. Your 30-year-old self is either going to thank you or curse you. Which one will it be? We need to talk about your biggest addiction. It's not your phone. It's not social media. It's your addiction to feeling like it. You've been lied to. You've been told that you should follow your passion and that if you love what you do, it won't feel like work. That's a lie. Even the champions, the CEOs, and the icons, they have days where they hate the work. The difference? They do it anyway. In your 20s, you're obsessed with vibes. If the vibe isn't right, you don't study. If you don't feel inspired, you don't create. Listen closely. Motivation is a guest that shows up when it wants, but discipline is the partner that stays to finish the job. Amateurs wait for inspiration. Professionals get to work. You want the lifestyle, but you're dodging the labor. You want the prize, but you're skipping the process. Success is a lonely, boring, repetitive road. It's doing the same unsexy things 1,000 days in a row when nobody is watching, nobody is liking your posts, and nobody is cheering you on. If you only work when you feel motivated, you've already lost to the person who works regardless of their mood. It's time to kill the mood excuse. It's time to stop being a slave to your emotions. Your feelings don't have a vote in your future. Build the routine, respect the schedule, and let the results do the talking. The most dangerous place in the world is between your ears. Your mind is a supercomputer, but most of you are letting it run garbage software. You've let the opinions of people who don't even know you become the blueprint for your life. You're paralyzed by what if? What if I fail? What if they laugh? What if I'm not good enough? Let me give you a better question. What if you stay exactly where you are right now for the next 10 years? That should be your biggest fear. In your 20s, you care too much about what the crowd thinks. But the crowd is broke. The crowd is distracted. The crowd is average. If you want what the 1% has, you have to be willing to be misunderstood by the 99%. Mastering your mind means becoming the gatekeeper of your thoughts. You have to stop being a victim of your past and start being the architect of your future. You weren't born this way. You were trained this way by a world that wants you to be a quiet consumer. Break the script. When your brain tells you, I'm tired, respond with, I'm capable. When it says it's too late, remind it that you're just getting started. You don't need more information. You don't need another how-to video. You need to clear the noise, find your focus, and realize that the only person holding you back is the one staring back at you in the mirror. Win the morning, win the mind, win the life. Everyone loves the idea of the overnight success. We love the big break stories. But overnight is a lie. Overnight is actually the result of 1,000 nights where no one noticed you. In your 20s, you're in a rush. You want the millions, the followers, and the lifestyle right now. But life doesn't work on your microwave timeline. Life works on the law of the harvest. You plant, you sweat, and then you eat. Most of you are trying to eat the fruit before you've even cleared the soil. Intensity is glamorous, but consistency is what pays the bills. Going to the gym for 10 hours once won't get you in shape. Going for 30 minutes every day for a year will. Reading one book won't make you wise. Reading 10 pages every night will. The secret isn't greatness. The secret is showing up when you're bored, showing up when it's raining, showing up when you've had a bad day. Anyone can work hard when they're excited. Only a champion can work hard when the excitement has worn off. Stop looking for a quantum leap and start looking for a 1% improvement. If you get 1% better every day, by the end of the year, you aren't just twice as good, you are 37 times better. Success isn't a lightning bolt. It's a drip of water that eventually carves through a mountain. Don't be a firework, bright for a second, and then gone. Be the sun, reliable, powerful, unstoppable, keep showing up. We've talked about the wake-up call, we've talked about the discipline and the mindset, but now we talk about the only thing that remains when the lights go out: your legacy. You only get one life, one shot at this specific set of years. There are no do-overs, no save games. Every day you spend being average is a day you're settling for a version of yourself that is less than what you were meant to be. Ask yourself, if you died today, would you be happy with the story you've written so far? Or would the book be filled with, "I wish I had," and "I almost did"? Legacy isn't about being famous, it's about being significant. It's about your future children looking at your life and saying, "My parents didn't have it easy, but they didn't quit." It's about the person you see in the mirror 20 years from now looking back at you today and saying, "Thank you for not giving up." The world is loud, and it's full of people who have given up on their dreams. They will try to pull you down to their level because your ambition makes them uncomfortable. Let them talk. Your life is not a democracy. They don't get a vote. You are the architect. You are the author. You are the captain. Stop asking for permission to be great. Stop waiting for the world to notice you and make the world unable to ignore you. You have the fire, you have the tools, and now you have the time. Don't go to your grave with your music still inside you. Don't leave this earth wondering, what if? This is your moment. This is your decade. This is your life. Now, go out there and build it.